Justin Bieber hits a paparazzo with a truck while leaving church in Beverly Hills.
I know you're in a really tough fight, and you know what? You're a fighter. And I want to pat you on the back for that.
Lowe makes a dying fan's dream come true with a heartfelt video.
Maybe I could have a long-lost brother named Phil.
We can work this out.
We can really
get him in on the game.
A Frasier reunion co-starring Phil Collins, Kelsey Grammer, and Lily Collins have some amazing ideas.
Sorry, I was 8 hours late for brunch yesterday. I forgot. Well, I'm speechless.
7-year-old Eva Ryan has gone viral for her hilarious videos, and today she's cracking us up in the People Now studios.
Why do you think people like watching your videos so much?
Because I'm funny.
Is Kid Rock actually moving closer to a run for the U.S. Senate?
The musician now announcing he's creating a non-profit to promote voter registration.
Plus, a deadly accident at the Ohio State Fair as a spinning ride malfunctions, leaving one person dead and multiple others injured.
Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez once again proving they are the cutest couple biking around New York City together.
And we are gearing up for this weekend's National Cheesecake Day with a mouth-watering summer strawberry cheesecake treat.
Happy Thursday, Facebook Live and People.com. Welcome to People Now. I am extra excited for today's show because National Cheesecake Day is this weekend, guys. Yeah, we're very pumped about it. Some folks from the Cheesecake Factory are here to help us make some delicious treats ahead of the big day. And in honor of that, our Facebook question of the day is this: what is your favorite cheesecake? Let the debate begin. Let us know your answers in the comments section. We will get to them soon. But first, here's what you need to know and what's trending today. Police have confirmed to People that Justin Bieber hit a paparazzo with his car Wednesday night after leaving City Church in Beverly Hills. Lieutenant Scott Dowling of the Beverly Hills Police Department telling People the accident occurred outside the Saban Theater at 9:24 p.m. And according to Lieutenant Dowling, the victim suffered non-life-threatening injuries and was transported to Cedars-Sinai Hospital. According to a source on the scene, Bieber was trying to drive away from the church, but a slew of photographers were at the end of the driveway. The source tells People he tried to scare away the paparazzi, but as he neared the group, he accidentally hit one of the photographers who was in his path. Photos taken at the scene show Bieber got out of his car to check to see if the photographer was okay. A rep for Bieber did not immediately respond to People's request for comment. Of course, earlier this week, Bieber made headlines after canceling the remaining dates of his Purpose World Tour. Lots going on in the world of Biebs. Stay on People.com for more on this story as it develops. Now watch this.
I know you're in a really tough fight, and you know what? You're a fighter. And I want to pat you on the back for that.
Lowe gave one fan the surprise of a lifetime when he sent her a video message as she battles cancer from her hospice bed in Austin, Texas. Alex Charpentier was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer 13 months ago, and her best friend tells People that part of her bucket list was to meet Lowe and for him to know that she was his biggest supporter. Alex sent Lowe a thank you video back saying, quote, "I want you to know from my heart how much this means to me and how this will stay in my family." Alex's friend says that she's been delirious ever since she saw the video and that Lowe's kindness made her so happy and he, quote, helped create that for her. Kid Rock has a new project in the works. The musician is turning his focus to politics, creating a non-profit to promote voter registration. He announced his plans early Thursday morning, this coming about 2 weeks after teasing a potential bid for U.S. Senate. In a statement on his website, Kid Rock, whose real name is Robert James Ritchie, said, quote, "The one thing I've seen over and over is that although people are unhappy with the government, too few are even registered to vote or do anything about it. My first order of business is to get people engaged and registered to vote." Now, as for whether he will run for the U.S. Senate, the rocker plans to hold a news conference in the next 6 weeks to address that possibility, promising it's game on if he decides to enter the race. Now, guys, take a look at this. Lily and Dom, I have to ask, were you or your parents fans of Frasier growing up?
Well, Kelsey knows that my dad was because I don't remember how old I was. Was I like 10 or
Yeah, I think so.
like
we
that?
met at the Hollywood Foreign Press, the Golden Globes one time.
Yeah.
Her dad was there, nominated, I think, right?
Yeah, and he was so
and we just
psyched
were
to
like,
meet
we
him.
lit up together.
Oh, that's great.
The
Like,
two
wow,
of them,
this
and I was
guy.
just there, and and then who knew one day he'd play my dad.
Which is a bizarre thing. How do you guys feel about the idea of a Frasier reunion? This is me asking him,
Oh, wow,
but
that
asking
would be
you.
amazing.
Yeah, it seems like the right thing. Doesn't it feel right?
I'm all on board.
Okay.
Yeah,
Phil would probably be on board.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Maybe I could have a long-lost brother named Phil.
We could work this out. It'd be amazing.
Get him in on the game.
We like the idea that maybe a Frasier reunion isn't happening quite yet, but who wouldn't want to see Phil Collins make a little cameo? Kelsey Grammer, Dominique McElligott, and Lily Collins were here chatting with me about their upcoming Amazon show, The Last Tycoon, out Friday. But of course, I had to ask Kelsey about life as a father of 7. Yes, 7 kids, ranging in age from early 30s to an 8-month-old. Here's what the star had to say about parenthood. Watch.
There's an old line about to a child, quantity is quality. And so for me, as much time as I can spend with my kids, the better off it all is. It's just the way it is. Dad's an important part of the puzzle, and I need to be around. So, for instance, we're on this press thing for the next 5 days, and I'm freaking out. I want to go home. But
are you a FaceTimer? Do you kind of?
We do that, but it's just not the same thing, is
sure,
it? You know,
sure.
It's like. But my kids are marvelous, and I've had different kind of styles with each child. Of course, when my first child was alive, well, early in her years, I was in the theater, and so she came to the theater. She slept in the costume shop while I was on stage, and one of the gals would look after her.
That's like Faith.
Yeah, Faith's the same thing.
Yeah.
Faith is all over the set these days.
8-month-old at home. How's it been going back to square one with the little kids?
It's 7.
Yeah.
It's, every mistake you think you made, you get to make them all over again.
Looks like he's doing well.
Yeah, he's so sweet. All right, let's check in with Facebook Live. Ahead of National Cheesecake Day, we wanted to know what your favorite cheesecake is.
Edward says, my favorite cheesecake is Oreo cheesecake.
Oh, I didn't even know that existed. I didn't.
Oh, it's a thing.
Amanda says she loves strawberry cheesecake. That one I knew.
Me too. That's where I go.
That's a good one.
And by the way,
Classic.
what we're about to make is going to be mind-blowing. We're going to talk about that. So stick around for that and keep the Facebook comments coming in. We'll check in with you again soon. But first, Andrea Boehlke, more news for us in Star Trek.
That is right, Jeremy. Well, we are kicking off Star Trek this morning with our favorite Leo power couple, J-Rod, of course. Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez enjoyed a nice leisurely bike ride through New York City on Wednesday, proving that, yes, there's no place like home. The triple threat posted this adorable photo to her Instagram account yesterday afternoon, just in time for her man's 42nd birthday today. The star wished her boyfriend of 6 months a very happy birthday on social media, writing this morning, "Happy birthday to the man who makes my heart skip a beat every time he walks in the room. Wishing you the best year ever, my love. So excited for everything God has in store for you." Of course, J-Rod has been celebrating their love pretty much all week. Lopez turned 48 just a few days ago, and Rodriguez certainly did not disappoint with the celebrations. After a joint birthday bash Saturday night, which included a 6-tier cake adorned with over 10,000 Swarovski crystals, a Jennifer diamond nameplate, and more, Rodriguez pulled out all the stops once again with yet another epic cake for his lady. Check out Monday afternoon's super sweet surprise.
These cakes are ridiculous! Oh my God! Happy birthday, I got it.
That looks amazing. A very happy birthday indeed. The 3-tiered ivory and gold cake, which featured handmade lion heads, 24-karat gold edible roses, Swarovski crystals, and more, came from the same Miami bakery that created Saturday night's creations. And the flavor inside, Lopez's favorite, chocolate Godiva. And it seems like the cakes may have been on Rodriguez's mind when he wished Lopez a happy birthday on Instagram on Monday, captioning this sexy pic, wishing a happy birthday to this amazing human being who lights up my world every day. We'll love that. And a very happy birthday week to J-Rod. Blac Chyna is stepping out, making her first red carpet appearance on Wednesday night after a month of very public drama with her ex, Rob Kardashian. Chyna attended the iGo Live app event in Los Angeles wearing a sheer floor-length blue gown with a deep V and sky-high slit. Getting candid about how she's doing in the wake of her and Rob's feud, she says, quote, "I'm doing good. I'm just feeling blessed right now. I'm so excited to be here." She also dished on her current relationship with ex Tyga, with whom she shares 4-year-old son King Cairo, saying, "We're good. We have a baby together, you know." Chyna says that King Cairo and 8-month-old daughter Dream are both amazing and doing well, going on to say she is focusing on, quote, "just being positive and working on my brand. That's really all I can do right now. And being a good mother, of course." Well, good to hear she and the kids are moving on and doing well. All right, well, Jim and Jeannie Gaffigan are making us all swoon this morning. The comedian wrote a heartfelt tribute to his wife for their wedding anniversary, 3 months after she successfully underwent brain surgery for a tumor. Jim posted an adorable shot on Instagram from their wedding day saying, 14 years ago today, I married the love of my life, Jeannie Gaffigan. Together we've created 5 children, 5-hour specials, 2 books, 2 seasons of a TV show, and 1 massive brain tumor. For their special day, Jim treated his wife to a romantic dinner at an Italian restaurant where chef and friend Mario Batali created a custom menu for them. Gaffigan thanked him on Instagram for the special dinner. He reveals it in the post that Mario sent him meals to feed him and his family while his wife was recovering. Very, very sweet. All right, now on to this. Macaulay Culkin is rocking a new look, and I have to say, we are absolutely loving it. The Home Alone star was snapped at a gas station on Sunset Boulevard in Los Angeles earlier this week, sporting a shorter hairstyle and thick-rimmed glasses. Very nice. That same night, the 36-year-old was also spotted out to dinner with former Disney star Brenda Song. The two are both starring in Seth Green's upcoming directorial debut, Changeland. This marks Macaulay's first big screen role in a decade. Very excited to see that. And those are your Star Tracks for today.
All right, guys, stay with us. Zoo star James Wolk is opening up about how fatherhood changed his life, and we're making some delicious cheesecake treats ahead of National Cheesecake Day. Stick around for that.
This is King Cutie in People. His Royal Highness Prince George Alexander Louis of Cambridge. These are George's parents, George's home, his Nana, the Queen, and his staff of 644 Englishmen. This is George's dog Lupo, who inspired his favorite book, The Adventures of the Royal Dog Lupo, one George will share now that he's a big brother. People. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
All right, guys, everyone at People Now is very excited for National Cheesecake Day this Sunday, and we are celebrating with a little strawberry summer treats. Look at that. Looks amazing. Joining us now is Cheesecake Factory spokesperson Aletha Rowe, who is helping us ring in the holiday in the sweetest of ways. Hello, Aletha.
Hello,
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
I'll just say right now, you're welcome back anytime as long as you're bearing these kinds of gifts.
I work for the Cheesecake Factory. I go nowhere without cheesecake.
Like everyone's favorite person. We just saw the beautiful strawberries that we have here, the strawberry cheesecakes. What do we need to do to create this this delicious treat?
Yeah, so summer strawberry cheesecake treats, so simple. We're going to start with fresh strawberries, which of course this time of year, ripe, sweet, delicious, large strawberries, and then any of our 30 legendary flavors of cheesecake. I brought 3 different ones that pair really well with the strawberries.
Okay.
Dulce de leche caramel, our mango key lime, and our white chocolate raspberry truffle, which is really delicious.
Not joking, I can smell all of it right now.
Right?
And it's just, my mouth's watering. And then of course we have our toppings, our assortment of different things to put on top. How do we begin?
Okay, so first I'm gonna take one of our nice large strawberries and a paring knife. And I'm just going to slice the top of the strawberry just beneath the stem.
Easy enough
and
so
then,
far.
Right, I mean, very, very simple. And then I'm also going to chop off the bottom of the strawberry so that,
it can stand.
Well, I guess I need to do it a little bit.
Well, if you do it evenly.
Evenly, yes.
Glad it's you, not me.
Yeah,
there we go,
Perfect.
so it'll stand up.
And now just carefully hollow out the center, again with my paring knife. Okay. And I want to make it a nice little hollowed out center so that
our... If we can see it there.
Can they see it?
There it is.
Oh, there we go. Because we want our cheesecake to go in the center, so you need to have a nice little hollowed out center.
Everyone here knows, around here knows to keep knives away from small children and me.
And
so thank you
I'm going to point the blade away.
doing that. Yep, thank you very much. Okay, so now we've got them hollowed out.
We do, and now you get to do the fun part, which is taking the slice of cheesecake. Again, I love the white chocolate raspberry truffle.
Fine, I'll do that too. So we literally take the piece.
Literally dump it right into the bowl, just like that, and then
mash
your
it.
Spatula, mash it. And you want to get it nice and creamy. You're taking the cookie crust at the bottom as well and getting that all blended in. Really till you get a nice pudding-like consistency.
Can I just state the obvious? We could just stop right here and I can eat it. And I'm like pretty happy.
I'm gonna say I've done that before. So with all of them, you just get the crust and everything mixed in. If you had done the mango key lime, I would suggest chop the crust ahead of time because
a little
it's
tougher
like
crust.
It's a coconut macaroon. It's a little stickier, but you would just take that, transfer it to a pastry bag.
Which you just happen to have here
I already have it
pre-made.
just so that it's not quite as messy.
Again, in another situation, this would also work.
Yeah.
All right, but we're going to go ahead and just fill the
strawberry. And we have a star tip on the bottom. And so it gets, it just gets a pretty little star-like design.
Look at that,
right?
my first one, guys.
Yeah, you did it, you did it.
I'm so easily amused and entertained and proud of myself.
And now you can top it with your favorite topping. We brought some sprinkles.
How about a little bit of this, you ready?
Yeah. Get the confetti on it.
Oh my God. How
you may
about
want to
some
get
of
it
this?
more on the strawberry.
How
but
about, yeah, right.
more is good.
Now, if you have extra, you get to
Yeah,
scoop it over and eat that
exactly.
too. All right, so there it is.
There it is. How simple, right?
It's fantastic, and guys, of course, you can see the finished ones here, assortment
Yeah,
of
we brought them with different flavored cheesecakes.
and it displays so well. What a great party favor.
Exactly. Kids love it.
Tell us about this special cake. We have the Cheesecake Factory going all out for this.
This is, of course, National Cheesecake Day. The Cheesecake Factory, it's like our Super Bowl. We go big. It's a 2-day celebration this year, Sunday, July 30th, Monday the 31st.
Okay.
Any slice half price for our dining guests on any of our 30 legendary flavors, including our new Celebration Cheesecake right here, which is layers of original cheesecake, vanilla cake. We have wild strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla mascarpone mousse. With a cream cheese frosting, I happen to have a slice right here.
Oh, just prepared for me.
do.
Look at this, my goodness.
Yes,
Again, like I said,
yes.
anytime you want to come back. This
Right,
is the
exactly.
thing.
And
Guys,
the great thing about this too is every slice that we're selling through the month of August, we're donating 25 cents a slice to the local Feeding America Food Bank. So
Great cause.
guilt-free, great cause.
great, and
delicious.
now you have an even better excuse. You're actually giving back. It's actually a crime not to eat cheesecake.
That's what
Coming
I say
up
all
on
the
National
time.
Cheesecake Day, guys. Okay, of course, again, July 30th. In honor of the big day, Cheesecake Factory also be introducing, the Celebration Cheesecake, doing their whole thing. Woo, my goodness. Be sure to check that out. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to keep enjoying all of this. We get you guys in the mood. We put together a little mashup of this epic Celebration Cheesecake. Watch this mashup while we eat.
Enjoy.
Zoo star James Wool can't stop showing off his adorable baby boy on Instagram. And trust me, we can't get enough of him either. So of course, I had to get him to gush about life as a new dad when he stopped by the studios. Here's what he had to say.
I care more about the things that really matter and care less about the things that don't. Because when you have this little baby and you're looking at him, it just kind of, it sounds trite or like it's been said before, but it's true. It puts things into perspective. And I'm getting less sleep, those two things. I have a great co-parent. My wife is amazing with Charlie, and I kind of ride her coattails.
Yeah,
So
you
that
guys
helps.
are adorable on social media, I have to say.
Thanks.
Have you, what has it been like for you to see her become the mom that she is today?
It's been amazing to watch her become a mother. I think that's actually my favorite part of this whole journey is seeing this whole side of her open up and see how in love she is with our son and vice versa. And it's amazing. I mean, it's really special to watch her just open up and become such a mom.
So I have to ask, any plans on giving Charlie a little brother or sister? I know.
Not today.
Not today.
Not
but
today,
anytime in the near future.
I had a sister. I loved growing up with a sister. Do you have siblings?
I had sisters.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And loved growing up with sisters.
Yeah, it's fun to grow up with siblings. So that's not out of the question. But today, we're not having any babies today.
Okay. But in the future, definitely open to it.
Open to it. Open to it. That's a great way to say it.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right, and coming up, we have more with James. He's revealing the onset injuries he got filming his hit CBS show, Zoo. such an amazing organization. And Erica is joining us live via Skype. Welcome, Erica. How are you doing?
Good. Hi. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thanks for joining us. So you originally had the idea for Students Care when you were at the University of Florida. So take me back. What inspired you to start this organization?
Yeah, so I was just a college student at the time, and I had been volunteering in our local hospital on campus. And as I was volunteering, I just saw these kids often alone in their rooms and their parents struggling, you know, taking care of a sick child as well as juggling, you know, all the other stresses of everyday life. And I thought, you know, we have this college campus down the street full of passionate and fun college students that want to make the most of their time and want to give back. So it was really just about connecting those two.
I love that you made that connection. Since starting, what has the reaction been like from the children and the families that you've helped?
Yeah, so the children and families, so the kids are just excited to have, you know, these fun college students come in and play with them, and they're like their big brothers and big sisters. You know, they watch TV shows and movies and talk and hang out. So for the kids, you know, they just love that distraction and that cool, older, you know, big brother, big sister type figure. And then for the parents, you know, it's really huge. A lot of these families, you know, will travel for treatment and they're not familiar with the area. And to have, you know, a lot of times they don't have family there, and to have these outside students come in and just really to be there for them however they need, you know, they're really just so appreciative.
And what is the way that people who are watching at home can help support this organization?
Yeah, so we're still a young and growing organization, but you know, we're looking for corporate partners, individual donors, and you know, anyone that just really wants to get involved in our mission and join us in, you know, transforming the lives of kids and families in the hospital.
Well, Erica, thank you so much for everything that you're doing and for joining us. And you guys, for more information, please visit www.students-care.org. Thank you.
Thanks.
If some crazy creatures took over my city, I probably would like just bat down the hatches, get in the basement, get a bunch of water, and pray.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you don't think you would fight them? You think you would just hide?
I wouldn't be out there like Jackson Oz in you know, getting involved. I'd be a little bit more in the basement hiding.
Okay. That's actor James Boehlke admitting he wouldn't be as heroic as a zoo character Jackson Oz if a hybrid animal took over his city. Well, don't worry, we forgive you, James. The hit CBS show is our Toyota People Pick of the Day and is about wild animal attacks sweeping the planet. Boehlke plays a zoologist trying to end the chaos, but of course the storylines get a little crazy sometimes, which leaves James with some pretty interesting on-set injuries. Watch what he had to say.
I almost got what I would like to refer to as an old man injury on set. We were doing this like fight choreography scene. It was a stunt. We have a lot of stunts on the show. And I, earlier in that day, had gone for a long run, and I had like a very simple kick, like a forward kick to do. And I went to do it, and it wasn't like a real kick. I'm not even landing the kick. It's stunt choreography. I'm not actually kicking someone. And I lift my leg up, and all of a sudden, my groin just totally tightens up. And in front of like 100 people on the crew, I was like, just need a minute. Need a minute, and I had to go like stretch in the corner. I was like, what is happening? I'm turning into an old man.
It's a very, very tough situation when you go somewhere to celebrate and have a great time, and you're with friends and sometimes with family, and you know, the fair is about the best things in life, and then tonight with this accident, it becomes a terrible, terrible tragedy.
That's Ohio Governor John Kasich speaking to the media after an amusement ride at the Ohio State Fair in Columbus malfunctioned on Wednesday evening, killing one man and injuring 7 others. The swinging and spinning ride, called the Fireball, broke apart at about 7:20 p.m. on opening day of the fair. On Wednesday night, Ohio State University Medical Center's Dr. David Evans also spoke to the media, saying this.
We reviewed videotape that demonstrated that multiple passengers were ejected at high speed with high energy, many feet, at least 20 or 30, if not more, into the air, and then crashed at a significant distance from the ride.
According to the Columbus Dispatch, the Fireball ride involved in the incident is manufactured by Dutch ride maker KMG and is branded as an aggressive thrill ride. And according to information from KMG's website, the 24-seat ride swings like a pendulum up to 120 degrees with a maximum height of 20 meters and revolves at a speed of 15 RPMs. The Ohio State Fair is scheduled to continue through August 6th. Early Thursday morning, the fair tweeted a statement saying, "Our hearts are heavy for the families of those involved in last night's tragic accident. We have shut down all rides until the state has inspected each and every ride again and deemed them to be safe. Gates will now open at 9 a.m. and other activities will resume as scheduled." Our thoughts go out to the victims and their families. Such a terrible story. Stay on people.com for more on this story as it develops. All right, Andrea, we wrap things up with another check-in with Facebook Live.
Yes, let's check in on Facebook Live. We're talking cheesecakes and what's your favorite. David says it all looks delicious.
Jackie, well, it does everything that we had in there.
It was really, really good.
I mean, how can you look at any of that and not want to eat and just all of it? Jackie says, I am boring. My favorite is classic New York cheesecake with cherry topping. That's not boring.
No, it's not boring at all.
Classics work.
Still really good.
Yeah, what's your favorite?
Strawberry. I like strawberry.
I like strawberry.
But now I want to try the Oreo because I didn't know that existed, and now I know.
Or the special celebration cheesecake that is in the other studio, which we should go get right after this.
Yes.
Guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. We are taking you inside George and Amal's Italian summer with their twins. Plus, we're breaking down what we want to see on this week's episode of Game of Thrones.
Yes, thanks for watching. And for now, we leave you with Eva Ryan, the adorable 7-year-old who went viral with her hilarious social videos and characters. Enjoy.
Bye, guys.
Working my life away. I wish I could just stop and go on a cruise. I'm sorry I was 8 hours late for brunch yesterday. I forgot. Well, I'm speechless.
What was the inspiration behind one of my personal faves, your hot mess friend, Charlene? Where did she come from?
Okay, so I was walking down the street and I saw this lady. She's a hot mess. So I said to my mom, can I go home and write something? So she said, yeah. So I did. It's me, Charlene. Raise your hands.
What does Charlene think of being here at People Now and this whole situation, the couch and stuff?
The coffee's good in New York, but the traffic's a hot mess like Charlene.
Is that right?
Yeah. I'm literally the best person I know.
What does Charlene think of this white couch?
She had her lipstick, she would stain. Yeah.
Oh, she would? Yeah, Charlene's got to get it together.
Looking flawless like my dreams.
Which character is your favorite? Of all the ones you do, what's your favorite one?
Charlene.
Charlene? Why Charlene?
Because it's just my favorite, because she's a hot mess.
It's self-explanatory, people.
I talk to myself all the time. I hang out with myself all the time. Like, seriously.
So when you were only 2 years old, you made your first video?
Yeah.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. So tell me about that day and shooting that.
So, I was looking outside, and it was pink and purple. So I said, I smell like beef. I smell like beef. I smell like beef. I smell like beef.
Why do you think people like watching your videos so much?
Because I'm funny. Look at it's freaking bats. I love Halloween.
Let's don't forget here, you're only 7 years old. Mm-hmm. What do you want to do or be when you grow up? What's your dream?
An actress.
You want to be an actress?
Yeah. Feeling really good about myself tonight, so I'm just gonna have some water, refreshing. Oh no, I missed my mouth. Bye, I can't believe I was on People. Bye. Bye, everybody.